Everybody, it's Flacco back at it again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we will be doing the best card in every single position inside the game right now. Before we did it before the game came out, so we were kind of guessing. Now it's been like a couple days. I think it's been like almost a week now that the game has been out since the trial and everything. It's like 6 days or 7 days. But we all kind of know who the good cards in the game are now. There's cards that we didn't think were going to be good that are one of the best in their position now. You'll see what I'm talking about later. And then there's cards that are sleepers and the obvious ones that are obviously the best in their position. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, you enjoy top 10s, gameplays, everything, Ultimate Team head-to-head, make sure to turn those noties on if you are new and subscribing, and also smash that like button. And let's get right into the video. As you guys can see right here, I am on mutthead.com. I usually use mutt.gg. This is one, but they do not have a team builder yet. So if you want to go to it, just go to mutthead.com, go to team builder, and then you could build your team right here, kind of how you want it to look. And then you could build it on paper and then go obviously buy the cards. We start at offensive line. The best card in every position is obviously just the highest one this year. It's just not much to do here. I feel like lineman is like the one position we could skip over really fast and get it over with. That's probably what the best line looks. If you everybody that spent money probably has this line. Anybody that has like the best team in the game is definitely going to have this line right here, unless maybe you have like Tristan Wirfs or something because of speed or whatever you want to do there. But moving on to positions that actually take a little bit of, prediction to put here. Tight end. Who is the best tight end in the game right now? George Kittle, Series Master, is a solid tight end. 86 speed after the power up, which is still not the fastest card in the game. It's still 2 speeds slower than the next guy that we're going to put above him. It's not Travis Kelce. Not really liking this card. It is definitely going to be Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is the best out right now. If you look at him versus Kittle, obviously Kittle has a lot better literally everything. But when we're looking at tight ends this year, we're really looking at speed and height. Honestly, if you were an all-around guy, I really would recommend George Kittle. I don't think the gap is as big as I'm really making it seem. But George Kittle is like an all-around guy. I think if you're a passing guy, this seems to be another passing Madden so far. Obviously, we haven't had the patch yet. But Kyle Pitts is literally perfect for this Madden right now. 6'6", 88 speed. There's no one even close to him speed-wise. He's the closest Kittle, and you have to be level 50 to get him, which we see like 5 people have him in the game. I think Kyle Pitts is definitely the best right now. Like I said, if you're a balanced guy or you like to run the ball, then Kittle's definitely the option here at tight end. Moving over to wide receiver, though, we're going to give you 3 of these. Obviously, it's the best card in every position, but you need 3 wide receivers on the field, so I'm going to give you 3 of them. I think Devontae Smith is definitely a top 3 receiver. This is in no order as well. I think Devontae Smith has to be, literally has to be in this list. He is amazing. He's 300K for a reason. Obviously, he's a little hard to build, but 300K is definitely reasonable for how good this card truly is. Moving over to the other wide receiver spot, we're going to have Tyreek Hill, another broken card. You guys know he's always the best card on day 1 Madden release almost every single year. This year is like the first year where he wasn't the best wide receiver release. Arguably, I mean, like, Devontae Smith is like a couple speeds below him, but his stats are arguably a lot better than Tyreek Hill's. I don't know. It's really weird. It depends on how you play. Feels like speed is definitely king again this year. But moving over to wide receiver 3, I feel like everybody knows who this is going to be. The best wide receiver in the game by far. He has +2 speed on, I don't want to say by far, but he has +2 speed on Tyreek Hill. Obviously, he can't power up, so I guess it would be +1 speed, but Jamar Chase, rookie premiere, you're going to see him flooding the market. They literally, right before I started announcing or recording this video, they just announced on Friday that rookie premieres will be out. So look to see Jamar Chase on everybody's team. Corners are going to start. You think defense is bad now? Wait for Jamar Chase to be in the game. If you guys have watched any of Xerxes videos or anybody who's had Jamar Chase, this card, you literally just streak him and he kills every single DB in the game. He is completely broken. Pair him with Tyreek and Devontae Smith. There's going to be no defense played in that game. Moving over to running back, one of the most important positions inside of the game right now, especially early on. I think there's 2 running backs that you can kind of aim towards here. It's Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry. Obviously, the one is more of a ground pound guy. One is more of a receiving style back. You've seen a lot of the pros who pass a lot use Christian McCaffrey, but the guys that can afford both, this is what it really would look like. But if I had to choose one, obviously for this video, it's the best card in every single position. I think Derrick Henry definitely takes the cake, although he cannot catch the ball. And if you had to pick one, it's a really hard decision because I think the versatility between the two is so different. They are both completely different running backs. It is a really hard choice, but honestly, I think Derrick Henry just is so much better at his side than Christian McCaffrey is at receiving that I would take Derrick Henry in this situation and make him the best running back inside of the game right now. I think a lot of people would agree with that. When it comes to quarterback, everybody knows this Josh Allen is taking over the game right now, but we do know about a card that is coming out. Obviously, we're going off of who we know. I guess if we were going off literally right now who's in the game, we would go Josh Allen. We would definitely go Josh Allen, but I think here I am going to go with Trevor Lawrence. Although a lot of people think his release is like, I think it's one tier below Josh Allen's. He's going to get the same abilities as him. If you go to compare, I forget how to always compare. Here you go. If you go to compare him with Josh Allen, he is better at literally everything besides throw power. He's only -1 on him again from throw power, but it really comes down to you. I think that release definitely does help. They both get set feet lead as well. This is a hard decision. I think a lot of people will be taking T-Law over Josh Allen, though, just because those accuracy stats are all hitting 80. You can see Josh Allen's medium is a 75 compared to an 81, and then his deep is a 79 compared to 80. Play action is 4 behind. It's a really hard decision. I think a lot of people will lean Trevor Lawrence, though, but you never know. If his release is bad, a lot of people will move back to Josh Allen. But for now, I'm going to leave it at T-Law because I think he will be the best when he comes out. And to finish off the running back position, obviously it's just a fullback. But I think you just go with the highest available here. Probably just go with Kyle Juszczyk. He always seems to play really good in the years. Over to the defensive side of the ball. As you guys can see, we're going to start with free safety here, the best free safety. I think free safety is one of the weakest positions in the game right now. Right now, it's Nasir Adderley. You see every single person using it in every video, stream, everything. Even in just normal games, you're seeing everybody using Nasir Adderley. His speed is out the roof. Other cards like Darnell is solid. Jesse Bates is almost unusable, 83 speed. Justin Simmons is a little slow, but he's still solid. But Trevon Moehrig, 90 speed. He even has a better Excel. The one thing with Adderley is 81 Excel, but 89 speed. And Moehrig has 90. Makes no sense with Adderley, but I think Moehrig definitely has to take the cake here. When he comes out, he is definitely going to flood the market. And I think the free safety market's not going to be as high because even last year, free safety was kind of a weak position. It really just came down to like a couple cards. I think Trevon Moehrig is going to be definitely the dominator this year. Strong safety, I'm going to give you 2 because a lot of people play 1 in the box and 1 up top. So I'm going to give you 2 of them right here. I am going to go with John Lynch. I know it sounds weird because he is a very slow card. But trust me, I don't know what it is. There's guys that have been using this card all year. I saw Dub Dot using him or wanting to get him because he's been playing against a lot of John Lynch's. He's been playing a lot of games, and he said this is one of the cards that's affecting him the most. He's a user, so he only plays in the box. I wouldn't do anything else with him besides user because he's good in the run game. He has good, I guess, everything else besides the speed, really. He's 6'2" as well, so he has solid height. Obviously, I wouldn't use this card in the long run because a lot of people are going to catch up to in speed. You guys got to remember, this is the 85 version too. I actually think he's an 84 speed on his 89. So I'm going to put John Lynch in the box. But the high top safety has to be this Tyrann Mathieu. Obviously, this is his powered up version. I'm just going to click that. Just look at this as the powered up version. Tyrann Mathieu is definitely the best high top safety. You guys can see him right here. I mean, look at him. Oh, that's compared to his normal card. But you can see his stats, 86 base speed. He's a little short, but that's been okay. It seems like no matter what your height is at corner, the wide receiver is going to ag until they patch the game. 84 man, 87 zone, so he's really good at his coverage stats. He's just an all-around good coverage card in the beginning of the year. Moving over to linebacker, right outside linebacker, I think is the weakest position in the game right now by far. It's just literally a awful position. There's nothing good about it. There's literally nothing good about it. I would maybe you can go Jalen Smith here, but a lot of people do want their pass pros here. I think Jalen Smith could definitely easily be here, but I'm just going to put Bradley Chubb to be safe. I think he's a good, solid rusher. Yeah, I don't even know. It's like I said, this is by far the weakest position in the game right now. Middle linebacker, best middle linebacker in the game, I think is going to be Micah Parsons. He is by far the fastest. You could use Spillane as well, 87 speed, so that's solid. I'm going to put Micah Parsons here. I think when he comes out, he's definitely going to be the guy everybody wants on their team. But when it comes to overall, I mean, Fred Warner, if you're not going to play middle linebacker, you're just going for overall, definitely Fred Warner. Micah Parsons is solid, but Fred Warner, you can get up to that 88, solid card. Left outside linebackers where it gets a little juicy. There's a lot of good cards like Von Miller. You got the Jalen Phillips rookie premier. You got TJ Watt. You got Khalil Mack. The reason why I don't like this Jalen Phillips, he is under 80 block shed at an 86 overall. Just not looking good for him at all. I mean, honestly, I've used all these cards. I've used every card besides the TJ Watt right here. But I've noticed TJ Watt does not play good when I've played against him. I think this Khalil Mack definitely plays the best right now. I don't know if it's programming or whatever. It seems like his speed's a little low, but I think he has 88 block shed, 86 block shed to start off before the power up. That is very, very good from a linebacker position on day one. To finish it off, we have one of the most important positions in the game, which is the cornerback position. I think this is one of the hardest ones in the game to fill out. There are so many good cards. First off, I'm going to give JC Horn. I think when he comes out, he is going to be arguably the best. An 89 base speed. He's going to have solid press. The man is 82 and the zone is a 78. I think he'll get away with the zone because of his speed. Obviously, with the new strategy speed card boost that everybody's figuring out, I think JC Horn has to be up there. I think Jalen Ramsey as well. Although he's not the fastest guy in the world, look at his stats. 88 man and 86 zone. It definitely does help him in a lot of the situations. And he seems to play very good despite having the low speed right there. And then looking at the zone, or the third, I don't know why I said zone. Looking at the third corner, you can go Jair here. You can go Stephon Gilmore here. Or even Dion is a very solid card. The card I will be locking in here, though, is going to be the free JC Jackson. You guys could see 87 base speed. This is also, he does have a power up version as well. 86 man and 82 zone coverage. I think he is one of the best cards in the game. He's a little on the shorter end. I think he is 5'10", which is, it's okay. It's not awful. He is definitely very, very usable. I think these are definitely top 3. If I had to pick a 4, it'd definitely be Jair. Jair is free as well, so that's a really good card. Moving on to finish the D tackle and right end position, I'm gonna give you 2 D tackles and obviously a right end and a left end. This is like the one that's a very, very unquestionable. Aaron Donald is by far the best. I love Myles Garrett. This Kwity Paye is a really good card as well. Myles Garrett, super solid, but you guys all know Aaron Donald is definitely worth every single penny. He is a beast in this game. He's definitely worth every single penny you spend on him. Moving over to D tackle, I think this Linville is definitely one of the best in the game, and I'd probably just go to DeForest Buckner or Christian Jones. Just gonna go with the highest overall here. It doesn't seem like D tackles are dominant this year, so I'm just really putting them there. Linville and Chris Jones seem like they're the wave right there. And then moving over to left end, you think it would be JJ Watt, Cameron Jordan solid. A lot of these team builders are solid as well. It's none of them really just compare to this Jack Youngblood. If you guys have played against a Jack Youngblood, he gets abilities for cheap. He just seems to be super broken this year. Super fun card as well. I think everybody should have Youngblood, honestly, if you're not using Allworth. I think Lynch, actually, all right, for this case, I'm going to take John Lynch out because obviously I think Youngblood is definitely better. You can't have both of them on a team, so I'm going to take him out. The guy I'm replacing him in the box with is actually going to be Budda Baker. I think Budda Baker is the best in-box safety in the game, not named John Lynch. Budda Baker has been amazing for me, run support as well, so he's good in the box. This is probably what my all-time defense right now in day 1 Madden would look like. A lot of people last time were asking about special teams. I didn't think it was the biggest deal in the world, but if you want it, you got it. I'm just going to go with the highest kick power here. Overall does not matter. Honestly, it's kick power 85, 80. 85 seems like it's the highest so far, so yeah, probably just Johnny Hecker at the end of the day. And then kick power again for kicker. This is all you really need. 86 right there is the highest so far. We're going to lock it in with another highest overall. They both have the highest kick power. Appreciate you guys sticking around to the end of the video. Make sure to smash that like button and let me know if there's any cards you think that should be on this list. Which card am I sleeping on? Which card is just slept on in general? Make sure to let me know in the comments. It definitely helps me with videos in the future, helps me upgrade lists like this, everything. I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure to smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.